Remember that? How it all started? How you couldn't pull in a parking space like everybody else? How you stopped your car on a wheelchair ramp and blocked it? So if anybody with a wheelchair can't get in here, you're just a jackass who likes to park like a fucking idiot.
When a citizen confronts Officer Simpson of the Pittsburg Police Department for parking illegally on a wheelchair access ramp, things escalate fast. Was this just about parking or something deeper? At 0346, we witness not just disrespect, but a violation of public trust. When does officer safety cross into abusive power? And when citizens push back, calmly but firmly, what happens next? This encounter raises a crucial question. Are we expected to respect authority even when it disrespects the law? On today's video from our ID Refusal Rights channel, we break down this First Amendment audit and what it reveals about public accountability. Special thanks to the original channel for this powerful footage. Be sure to support and follow them in the description below.
You might walk over there.
No, I'm good right here.
Huh?
Good right here. Put up some tape or shut up. Kick rocks.
She has something better too.
Yeah. Your mom. Is she available? Dumbass.
So much more polite, dude.
Huh? Fuck him. Come talk to me like that. You stand over there. Fuck off. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. It's just, people get uncomfortable and stuff. Like we can't cross it every time we
Gotta bring the testosterone down, buddy. Quit doing them shots. How you doing today, Burger?
I'm fine.
So you see what a nice cop looks like?
I don't know if I'm any nicer.
Ah, yeah, you don't have that chip on your shoulder, man.
Switch your hours? Usually working at night.
Yeah, I'm working at night, my other job, so we're busy right now.
Yeah, you grab it.
So yeah, I bet at 2, got up at 8. Come out here again. A free man. Boy, Barkley sure puts in some hours, huh? Hey guys, I followed him around one day doing traffic stops. Fucking wore me out, man. About every quarter mile on those stops.
That's what all the traffic guys do.
And I got to pull over, get all my shit back out, get out, run over there, get back in. Right? He's already pulled somebody else off.
He's probably the best one to watch because he's like so nice and like.
Yeah, he really is a nice guy. Simpson, that's my moneymaker. He's got my best video of all time.
Simpson?
Yeah. You too.
A tense exchange begins as the cameraman calmly asserts his right to film in public. No, I'm good right here. His refusal is met with sarcasm and verbal aggression from a Pittsburg police officer who fails to establish any legal basis for dispersal. The officer does not issue a lawful order, nor does he articulate reasonable suspicion or probable cause, key standards under the Fourth Amendment. When another officer, Berger, arrives with a more professional demeanor, it highlights a stark contrast in police conduct. The shift in tone confirms that officers have discretion, and their approach dramatically affects escalation. Meanwhile, the cameraman invokes his First Amendment right to record in public, which has been upheld in multiple rulings, such as Glick v. Cuniff, 655 F3D 78, 1st Sir 1. No interference, no threat, no crime. Just accountability through observation. The smart move here? Stay calm, film openly, and never walk away unless you're legally required. Asking, "Am I being detained?" is always more effective than arguing. If not, you are free to stay.
Is there a reason why you're following me?
Yeah, I want to see if you're on a call.
Dude, I'm not here to entertain you.
No, you're here to park like that. Look at this. In a crosswalk and on a disabled person's ramp, on a wheelchair ramp.
You just like to try to get a rise out of this, I get it.
No, I just don't like you parking the way you parked. Remember that? How it all started? How you couldn't pull in a parking space like everybody else? How you stopped your car on a wheelchair ramp and blocked it? So if anybody with a wheelchair can't get in here, that's what I mean. Don't park there. Park in a parking space. You had no business even coming in here. You tried to come in here and make it look like you're on a call, but you're not. You're just a jackass who likes to park like a fucking idiot.
Oh,
Be on your way. What is it, Simpson, right?
Like, and this is a serious question. Do you expect us to put a crime scene tape every time we do a high risk?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then
It's
what's the buffering distance for you that you feel?
Well, I like to give you guys a good 10 feet,
10
and
feet?
I can tell when I'm in the way and when I'm not. I try to stay out of the way. It's when they turn around for no reason, or they do this. Take a step back. Like, this is safer. That's just power play.
It's like, hey, if I got my head into a car right while I'm searching, right, then I'm asking for space.
Right.
That's kind of.
And it depends on how they ask. Hey, go over there. It's like, hey, man. All right, man. Have a good. I'll see you out there.
The cameraman confronts Officer Simpson for parking illegally on a wheelchair access ramp, not out of provocation, but in defense of basic accessibility rights. Rather than taking accountability, Simpson accuses the citizen of just trying to get a rise out of officers, a deflection tactic. The officer provides no legal justification for the parking or his presence, which undermines the public trust he's meant to uphold. The citizen stands firm, referencing no crime, no detainment, and no interference, clearly protected under the First and Fourth Amendments. Glick v. Cuniff 2011 and Florida v. Royer 1983 both affirm that individuals may observe and record public officials as long as they don't obstruct. The most instructive moment? When the cameraman calmly outlines a self-imposed 10-foot rule to respect officer space, highlighting that civilians often know boundaries better than officers do. The real refusal here isn't to obey, it's to tolerate misconduct disguised as authority.
What's up, Mitchell? You don't recognize me?
Huh?
You don't recognize me?
From where?
From the police department. It's Will Height.
Is it Wilhite? Holy shit! So, I'll tell you the First Amendment. Next time I come across you, you'll know it, right?
Maybe.
First Amendment protects our right to the freedom of religion, freedom to assemble, freedom of press, freedom to protest, freedom of speech. It's 5 elements of it.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
I feel enlightened.
All right.
All right, take
All right, have a good night.
your words. Free speech. Right of the people to peaceably assemble.
Okay.
Congress shall make no laws regarding religion or the free expression thereof.
Religion.
Right of the press.
Right.
And the right of the people to essentially reach out to the government for redress. Like that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, have a good night.
Yep.
I can't even believe it. Look, me too.
I saw that. How you been?
God, don't even look like you, man.
I reassigned to our plainclothes unit. So I'm
Right.
not patrolling.
Yeah, I'm out here looking for you all the time, man. Good to see you.
I've been watching your videos, bro.
Oh, cool.
I'll see you around, bro. Be safe,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
Recognition replaces hostility as Officer Will Height realizes he knows the cameraman from previous encounters. What had been a tense audit shifts into a brief civic lesson. The auditor calmly outlines the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment: religion, assembly, press, protest, and speech, echoing constitutional text itself. This moment highlights how public education can happen even in the middle of accountability work. The cameraman asserts rights without aggression, and Will Height responds with respect, even admitting he has watched the citizen's videos. This reflects the principle behind Glick v. Cuniff 2011. Citizens have the right to record officials in public, and officials must tolerate scrutiny. The smart takeaway here is that calmly stating your rights and educating rather than escalating often turns a confrontation into mutual understanding while still protecting yourself under the First and Fourth Amendments. Understanding the law is not just a right, it's a responsibility. When citizens like this auditor calmly assert their First and Fourth Amendment protections, they reinforce a culture of accountability. And when officers like Will Height respond with composure rather than coercion, trust in law enforcement increases. In this case, Officer Simpson showed signs of defensiveness and lack of professionalism, while the citizen demonstrated clarity, restraint, and legal awareness. One word to describe this interaction from the citizen's side: principled. We encourage you to know your rights, use them wisely, and always act within the boundaries of the law, because your knowledge is your power in every police encounter. Subscribe to ID Refusal Rights for more real-world breakdowns and educational audits. Special thanks to the original creator. Support their work by following the Cop Watch First Amendment Audit channel linked in the video description.